Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is episode 54, and last time we left off we had Roy burning Envy half to death, and Envy came upon Hawkeye, and so we're not sure if Hawkeye pulled the gun on Envy or if Envy pulled the gun on Mustang. I'm pretty sure it's Hawkeye pulling the gun on Envy. But I guess we'll see. And we also have to find out if Roy will become something horrible if he goes down the path of Scar and kills in the name of revenge, how much it'll blacken his heart, or what else. Excited to see how this plays out. If you guys want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. We're also 1 week ahead over there as well. Otherwise, let's get started.
Who's that? A war buddy?
No, it's an Ishvalan child. I believed in you. I trusted you with my father's research. And I applied to the military academy because I hoped to help other people. Please burn this off. Deface my back.
But how could I ever do something?
At least I may not ever be able to atone. But at least I can destroy the secrets on my back.
Jeez.
Can you do this? I want you to set me free from my father's burden. Please.
That
Set
is...
me free from his alchemy. I'm begging you.
a terrifying thing to ask.
I'll leave as little trace as I can.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
やっと見つけた新しい朝は
When it's just us, the Colonel calls me by my first name, Riza.
So you two
You were that close, are you?
I lied.
She lied. Oh, she was just testing. Oh.
Now you can do me the favor of dying.
Ow! That hurt!
Unload. Oh no. Hopefully the noise is drawing Roy.
Damn it! You
Oh.
were really annoyed with that thing!
Oh. Oh.
I'll dump you at
Roy,
his feet
where are
like a
you?
rat.
There he is.
Colonel!
Don't let him run away again. Is that fear I see in your eyes?
What in the hell are you doing to my lieutenant?
Oh, it is.
You damn human! Don't you it!
Oh my god. I'm here wondering if he held back just a little to tear him apart slowly. Oh no. Oh.
So this is your true form then? I'm not giving you a choice. Now burn in hell! What do you think you're doing?
Put your hand down.
Damn it! I won't ask again!
Whoa.
Full metal.
There's hatred in his eyes.
I'll be taking that. Give it to me right now.
No, I won't.
Give him to me, or I'll burn up your hand along with him.
Try it then! If it's a fight you want, fine! But first, maybe you should take a good look at your face! Is that the face you plan to wear when you're leading this country? Well, is it? Is that what you want to be, Colonel? Another monster?
I won't stop you from giving in to revenge.
Hey!
What right do I have to stop someone from taking vengeance?
Fair.
But still, I shudder to think what kind of world a man held captive by his own hate would create once he becomes its ruler.
You're about to do something reckless.
Ooh.
This will not help, not your country or your friends. This is pure hatred, and I will not let it take you. Better. I know you're better than that.
Oh. His eyes softened already. He had to tell Riza to shoot him in the back if he ever
If
betrayed.
you're going to shoot me, shoot me. But then, after you've done that, Lieutenant, what will you do?
I have no intention of carrying on by myself. This fight will be my last.
Wow.
Once all of this is over, I'm going to end my life and remove my secrets of flame alchemy from the world.
I can't afford to lose you. Scolded by a child.
And a
Lectured
serial
by a
killer.
man who has been my enemy. And you. I've done it again. I've hurt you. Please forgive me.
Now kill the damn thing.
Are you a moron? Some nice, flowery words. Have you completely forgotten your hatred for what they did to your Ishbalan countrymen?
This is not working.
And then this woman. She has the arrogance to claim the sight of a hawk. She shot their buddies left and right. Fight each other. Grovel in the dirt. How could you hope to team up? You're way beyond the point of kissing and making up.
Squish. Spot.
It's impossible. How could you? How could you do it? How?
You're jealous of humans, aren't you? When we're beaten down, when we stray and fall, we face the challenge again and again. Our loved ones are always there to pick us back up. And you're jealous. You envy us because of that.
He won't admit it.
Idiot, where are you going? Ow!
Out of all the scum out there, you just had to be the one, didn't you, Pipsqueak? I'm a homunculus! How could this Pipsqueak kid see through me?
Oh damn.
The ultimate humiliation!
Oh.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh yeah, Sloth. Oh yeah. Oh.
Bullets have no effect on them. Go for their upper jaws. If we can get rid of those, at least we won't be eaten.
Oh.
Show me your courage, men.
She's like bleeding from her eyes.
I killed the woman general.
I don't think so.
This would be so much easier if I could use both arms.
Oi. Alex.
Major! Someone should help!
Holy crap.
Leave him. That's my brother. He's trained better than to be killed like this.
It's the end! The Major!
He blocked it with his shoulder. Oh. Oh, he had him reset his shoulder. That's hilarious.
My shoulder is back!
Nice.
through his
And the art and my alchemy work beautifully together. You'll find the two to be an unconquerable combination.
Sparkle.
Tell the main battery, Damn, what was that?
Ooh.
So you plan to open fire on a populated area. Why did you? We just had to find someone to dig a tunnel. Who could pull off something like that?
When people ask, I say I'm a housewife.
It does make sense.
Does it?
But today, I've shed that particular disguise.
Ah.
I am an alchemist!
Ooh.
I expected you would bring those boys of yours along with you.
What help do I need from children when I'm dealing with something as lowly as you? To me, you're still a dwarf in a flask.
And you're still slave number 23, aren't you? You gave me
Wow.
part of your body.
Look at the framing
Today,
here.
all these many years later, you will become a part of mine.
Whew, boy, that was a powerful episode. And I mean, it starts with us being reminded again of the atrocities of war with that opening. Riza entrusting her father's flame alchemy to Roy earlier on, and then watching it tear apart the Shvalins, and then wanting it to never happen again to anyone else. And so she asks Roy to burn it off her back. And that's a heck of a thing to ask of someone, but he has to. And I mean, we saw with the precision burning he did with Envy last episode. Is this where he learned it, burning Riza's back, wanting to do as little damage as possible, or had he learned it before? I don't think that's something we'll get an answer to, but it's likely that he learned it before, and I'm just bringing it up anyway. Love that little moment of deception there with Riza saying that Mustang only ever calls her by her first name and not Lieutenant when they're alone. Internally, I was like, wait, really? Before I could even think it through and like voice my doubt, she revealed that it was all a trick to get Envy to reveal himself. So well done, Riza. And yeah, she just unloads onto him with a whole bunch of guns, and I was hoping very much so that Roy would hear all that and come and save her. She got slammed on the ground really hard, but then yeah, just burning Envy over and over and over again, essentially just ready to kill him. It's super interesting that just right now in my life there are so many things with themes of revenge going on. I literally watched the episode of My Hero Academia where Ida is out for revenge right after the previous episode, and I'm playing The Last of Us 2 recently, so yeah, lots of themes of revenge. And it really puts that flashback moment at the start of the episode into perspective, because it really must be painful for Riza to continue seeing Roy use flame alchemy, like the thing that cost so many Ishvalan lives, the thing she had burned off her back, just continuously being used right in front of her. She's basically pledged her life to carry out his vision, and he's the only one who can replicate that fire that is burned into her mind as being used for so many war crimes. And so there's a lot of trust there, but there's also a lot of pain. And I mean, we have that conversation from a long time ago when about Roy says if he starts going the wrong way, he asks her to shoot him. And yeah, this is the wrong path, and that's why she draws the gun on him to use the flame alchemy she entrusted to him to cause pain and suffering, and as a tool of revenge is just not what she wants. I mean, it took Riza, Fullmetal, and Scar, all of them to stop Roy. Well, Scar says that he can't stop Roy because he followed that path for so long as well, but he manages to get through him a little bit. Roy is a little taken aback when Scar says that he shudders to think what kind of country a man like that will create. And honestly, Scar has as much reason as Mustang, if not more. Probably more. I mean, the Ishvalans were wiped out. He has more of a reason to kill Envy than Roy, arguably. Because Envy posed as that Amesrian soldier, killing that child to start this conflict in the first place. Though, actually, I forget if he actually knows it was Envy, though. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, seeing everyone try to talk Roy down, Yeah, it was really interesting. Ultimately, it was Riza, though, I think. The realization that he was just hurting her even more after her using her father's research to wipe out the Ishvalans. When we saw Riza talk about how she doesn't know if she'll be able to atone, I mean, Roy must feel that on some level, too, with a quirk like that. Quirk. Wrong terminology. That's a different series. With alchemy like that, like Endeavor. He probably killed way more people than she did, given the flame alchemy, and he has even more to atone for. I do think that if we had just more time to bond with Hughes, that we would have felt his death much more. But I don't know, I still winced when we had that flashback to Hughes showing Roy the picture of his family. Wait, was it just, I think it was just his girlfriend then, or wife? I don't think they were married yet, and I don't think the daughter was born yet. But yeah, Roy lost his best friend, and then he just kept his anger under the surface. We don't really see too much of it until it was fully, he found the right person to kill and enact that revenge on. So yeah. The idea that Envy is jealous of humans, after all this time, we finally know just what he was envious of, because that word envy, I don't think we had figured it out until just now. But yeah, constantly sowing terror and turning humans against each other. His disdain for humans, born from hating them because he couldn't have that human connection. And, I mean, bringing that back to Father, stuck in a flask, the closest one to him was Hohenheim, and they were essentially using each other. So he was probably envious of the other human connections he saw while he was stuck in that flask, never truly an equal. And so, yeah, that was torn out of him when he created Envy, I'm guessing. And, Envy winds up just shriveling on the ground, destroying his own Philosopher's Stone. That was amazingly horrific to watch unfold. But yeah, that's the end of Envy. The tide was turning elsewhere too. I love that Alex resets his arm by having Sloth just attack his shoulder. And then we finally get to see the Alex we know and love. He got his sparkle back. Olivier showing trust in him too when he was getting beat the snot out of him, saying he won't die that easily. That was a nice moment. But yeah, she also figured out to take out the jaws of those mannequins. That was a good idea too. Though, I'm also curious about how strong they are otherwise. If they can't bite into you, will they start tearing you apart with their hands? Are they capable of doing that? If you have played The Last of Us, the bloaters, the way bloaters can kill you, just ripping you apart, are they capable of that? Are the mannequins capable of that? I'd be interested to know, but we'll see, I guess, maybe. But yeah, so while they're fighting off the mannequins, is Alex capable of taking down Sloth on his own? Is he able to do enough damage so that the stone runs out of juice? Or will everybody else have to fight together to be able to take him out? And we have Hohenheim in the credits finally making his way to Father. I'm 99.9% sure he knew where he was going, and he knew where they were going when they split up earlier and wanted to face Father alone. I don't see him winning single-handedly, though. He seems very, very confident, but I don't know. I have to wonder who would be capable of killing Father. Maybe he has a trick up his sleeve, similar to what Marco did by taking out Envy the first time. But then we also have Pride, who's probably going to show up at some point as our hero, probably just as our heroes get the upper hand. Wrath, too. He's been missing for forever. Greeling might come in at some point, though, to save someone's butt. And Sloth is still around. So Gluttony was killed by Pride. So the only two homunculi we've actually seen taken down were both done by Roy, right? And Dr. Marco, I guess. But permanent deaths have only been caused by Roy in the form of Lust and Envy. And then also Pride killed Gluttony. So I'm curious who is capable of killing a homunculus without flame alchemy. And I'm also curious if you gave Roy a Philosopher's Stone combined with his fire alchemy, could that take down Father? But yeah, I doubt we'll see, because Father feels like an Edward and Al maybe kind of final boss. It would be weird to just have Roy kill everything and just take care of everything. But I kind of want to see, I kind of want to know how destructive he could be. I'm assuming even more powerful than Kimberly, though I'm not sure what I'm basing that on. Obviously in the past we've heard that flame alchemy is the strongest one, so... but the homunculi gave Kimberly the stone because he was happy to commit wanton murder. But I'm very curious what Roy could do with it. Anyway, very powerful episode, seeing Roy struggle through all that revenge stuff. I'm gonna give this a 9.25. I guess I don't know where they're headed afterwards. They might be headed. I mean, they're not headed towards Father anymore because Hohenheim's there and they're on a different path. Don't know where they're going exactly. Anyway, I guess we'll find out soon. Thanks for watching. Leave a like. Really helps out this channel. I just realized I just did the alchemy thing. Yeah, if you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. We're also 1 week ahead over there as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.